Good day.
Good day. I was wondering about hand waving, and the other day, and you know how dogs wag their tails?
Yeah.
Well, it's a sort of we wave our hands.
Yeah.
It's a similar sort of thing, isn't it? Because I waved my hand at the dog the other day, and she wagged her tail. I thought that's a sort of a similar thing, isn't it, that we do?
So you reckon that dogs that wag to each other are basically going, "All right, mate."
All right, mate. Hi.
Do you often wonder what dogs are sparking to each other? What they're shouting?
Sparking.
You know, when they're like having
Sparking or barking?
when they're
Or literally sparking.
Are they when they're barking at each other? What are they saying to each other?
Oh, they're definitely talking.
But are they saying like, "I saw you last week. How did it go?" You know, what are they?
Yeah, any number of things.
They're having a chat or just basically shouting, "This is I'm here."
I'm here. You stay there.
Do you reckon it's that
I'm
primal?
here. I'm fabulous. Come here.
I'd love it if they were really like questioning life or just shouting at each other like, "What's the meaning of this existence?" to each other, like trying to, dog
I'm
talk.
sick of this lead.
Yeah.
I see you've got a collar.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, resistance is what we've been contemplating this week.
Not the resistance. But we might form one day. Fancy
We're
joining
sending
that?
flags out in the post. I came across this guy who had this idea about talking about writers. He was talking about writers specifically, but I guess it could apply to anyone really. The idea of if you plan to write a book or a script or anything really, an essay, the idea is that you can't get started. It is not necessarily because you don't have it to give. It's a daunting prospect to start a project like that. But he was proposing that actually what you're bringing to the table is resistance. You're resisting it, and if you can get beyond the resistance and actually just sit down and look at the blank screen page, then you're there. Then you're on your way to being a professional writer or whatever it is you're embarking upon.
So he's saying that by doing it, you're being professional.
He's saying that's the difference between being an amateur and being professional. The actual professionals just sit down. They don't make any excuses. They don't consider, oh, I'm not in the mood today, or I'm not quite feeling it, or when I feel it, then I'll sit down and write it because that'll be. I'll be able to give my best because I'll be in the right space for it. This guy was proposing, no, you're basically resisting.
I agree with him. I think there's absolutely no. Would you like some water? You had a little cough there. I'm just going to talk for a second.
How sweet is that?
I agree with him that I think personally, and it's harsh, but I've got absolutely no tolerance whatsoever for anyone who says anything about they can't do the thing they want to do, that they say they want to do because they don't feel right, they don't feel that it's the right vibe or space or time. I'm like, yeah, it's just an excuse. If you really wanted to do it, you'd do it. So I agree with him about that.
I know you do.
But what's more interesting is like, why are you resisting it? Or why would anybody be resisting doing something?
Well, I think a lot of it is fear of failure.
Yeah.
But it also, fear of failure, whether it's actually within your realm of possibility to succeed at that. And if you think, if there's any chance that you might not succeed at it, that's a good reason not to do it, isn't it?
Is it though?
Well, it's not, but I think inside our heads we look at it and go, I'm probably going to be rubbish at this, so I probably won't bother.
Or we're told we are as a kid or something. Or
And I suppose the point is, just do it anyway. Get beyond and do it anyway. Stop resisting and get down to it. Get down to whatever.
I know people that have done things where they followed their excitement, if you like, and did what they wanted to do, and they did turn up and they did show up, but they didn't get the success or financial success that they thought they would get from it. Their energy levels and what they put into it created different things and created lots of good things in the world, but they didn't see their energy input as a financial success.
But maybe they didn't persevere long enough.
No, some people did, and I just think maybe that's a slightly. What I'm saying is, not always turning up will guarantee success, but turning up will make you professional.
Okay.
And give you the best shot at
Yeah.
turning that into a success.
You may not get the result that you thought you'd get.
But that's the
But
expectation.
is that just you just run out of energy for it? You know, if you are following your excitement in the first place, you're following your excitement, you're getting beyond resistance, going ahead. Maybe at some point you stop being excited by it.
I also think some people, like I have something, I sometimes think I'm going to write a book, okay? Frankly, because I like, and then sometimes I can write quite well and just let it flow. But I think I'm too lazy to write a book. And so ultimately I can convince myself, I'm going to do it. And I start to,
But
sometimes
that's a perfect example of resistance,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course you can write a book.
I can write a book, but I just think actually I'm probably too lazy to write that book.
Ah, so you're saying it's laziness?
Well, sometimes I think it is. Sometimes I think people, or everybody wants to be like a thing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
If you want to be like, a winning cricketer, for example, you've got to go turn up at the nets, haven't you? If you want to be a writer, you've got to go to turn up to the page. I love that thing about Roald Dahl writing every day, 1 page a day. But if you're not turning up, you've either got your fear of failure is one thing, or laziness is another thing. You know.
Or I guess maybe you haven't. Maybe your excitement's not there. You know, if you're at work and you're not turning up to work and you just can't find the enthusiasm for it, well, perhaps you're in the wrong job. Maybe the excitement's gone. Maybe it was you were following your excitement initially. Maybe now it's time to change. I think it's always good to change.
Yeah, but then you've got
You know,
responsibilities,
if you're not
haven't you?
feeling
You
it-
can't. Sometimes you can't run away with the circus.
You can't run away with the circus, but you could, look elsewhere.
You could go to the circus once a week, or like.
I think you should just leave the circus out of it. I don't know why you even brought the circus into it.
I've got no idea either.
Is it
Really.
because of that poster over there that says "Try something new"?
Does that say something?
It does.
Well, over there it says time to try something new, service through innovation.
Service through innovation.
So that might be helpful to somebody who's thinking
In
about
an
that.
innovative way.
Yeah. That was an interesting little discussion there.
Yes.
Hopefully it was for you.
And yes, it's all lovely and rainy, and we're all nice and dry.
I'm going to watch some raindrops. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.